Paige Gilmour, welcome to FrightFest Glasgow.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Have you been to Glasgow before?
I haven't.
How are you
First
finding
time.
it? You arrived yesterday. How are you finding
I
it
did.
thus far?
Do you know what? I haven't done much exploring yet. I'm planning on doing some tomorrow. It's very cold, it's very windy, but I am from the Isle of Man, so it's comfortable, it's okay.
So Kill Your Lover is premiering this evening.
Yeah.
Tell us about the film in a non-spoilery way.
It is about a relationship that essentially just shouldn't be going on. They shouldn't be together. And, the more that they cling on to each other, the worse the horror gets. That's it in a nutshell, basically.
And tell us about your background. What other films and shows have you been in?
This is my first feature film.
Ooh, okay.
They're really
Trial by
exciting.
fire.
Yeah, definitely thrown in at the deep end. I'm sure when you watch the film, you will see there's a lot going on. It was an amazing experience. Before that, I've done some short films, a little bit of theatre, stuff like that. But this is definitely kind of the most challenging and the biggest role that I've had.
So
to play.
obviously it's a very demanding role in many, many ways.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that when you read the script, Keir and Alix's script? Were you like, oh, this is a bit worrying, as in,
When I read it, I loved the script. I read it and I thought, can I do this? Will I be able to do this? But I loved it and thought it would be a great role to play. So, auditioned. And when I got the role, it was like, okay, now I actually have to do the thing. But everyone made it really easy. We had a fair bit of kind of Zoom rehearsal beforehand. Shane, who plays opposite me, he wasn't in London, so we did quite a lot of FaceTimes and stuff, the two of us, to try and get to grips with the script. We had an intimacy coordinator, we had a fight director, we had, 2 directors, we had our DOP, we had a whole team there to support us and help us.
What was the most challenging part of the shoot? With no
What
spoilers.
was the most challenging part? Probably the horror stuff, because it is very intense. There's some really horrific things that happen. So, putting yourself in that position, it's not real, but it kind of feels real in the moment, So that was very intense. But again, there was just so much support that made it fun at the end of the day.
And you're seeing the film tonight.
Yeah.
Are you going to sit and watch it or not? Can you bear to see yourself on the huge screen or?
It's not easy. It's definitely not easy to watch yourself. But I have seen it a couple of times now. I've seen it twice. This will be the 3rd time that I watch it. So every time it gets a little bit easier because you've seen it before and you kind of know what's coming. And I've got some family in tonight as well. So it's the first time that they're going to see it. So it'll be exciting to be in the room.
Oh my God. Have you kind of pre-warned them as to some of the content
they've
or
been
not?
Warned. Whether they're actually prepared for it or not is another question.
Let's see.
We'll see afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you working on next? Have you got anything else in the pipeline?
Acting wise, not at the moment. Hopefully some things will come up this year. I've been doing quite a lot of voiceover stuff recently, which is nice. Fingers crossed something will come up.
Well, good luck with everything.
Thank you.
And welcome to FrightFest Glasgow.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.